Thank you very much. And those recommendations agreed as amended. Okay, thank you. Now come to item 4, which is part of our policy in terms of making commercial investments, and that's bringing in, of course, a far better rate of return than leaving money in the bank, or in fact, getting a better rate of return in terms of how we can borrow money and then invest it prudently. And this particular investment, which has come our way, investment opportunity, is to purchase Halfords and Currys at Park Gate, which will bring in a significant sum of rental income to us. The terms are obviously confidential, but 936 to 138 Southampton Road, Park Gate, if you're apparent what that is, I'm happy to say so. And it does fit in, I think, very well with our investments in that area already, which is B&Q buildings, Pet City, or whatever it is, Pets Are Us, Pet Smart, I never know. Pets at Home, is it now? Okay, all right, I'll keep up with the name changes. But anyway, that row of buildings are ours already, leased to B&Q, and we get our rental income through that. And I think this would be good. And also what it does, coincidentally, is balances our investments of in the borough with out of the borough, so it'd be approximately the same amount of property that we hold within Fareham as opposed to outside Fareham, although of course we're not picky, and quite rightly, where we purchase property, because what we're looking to do is get the best and most secure income stream from it, and always have the possibility of then, if we need the money, we can sell the property and realise the asset. And with tenants like Sainsbury's, Tesco's, in this case Halfords, B&Q, Halfords and Currys, PC World, then we're actually able to achieve that. So therefore the recommendation is that we consider the purchase in the terms which are before us, and I'd like to propose that we do indeed make the purchases.
Yes, very happy to support this recommendation. I think the comments you made earlier with regards to government cuts, etc., it's helped tremendously, so very happy with it. Thank you.
Okay, anybody else? Right, okay, so is that agreed? Agreed. Thank you. We now move on to awarding the contract for the Daedalus Airport operator. Councillor Wood joins for this one. I will simply introduce it. Fareham Borough Council acquired the Solent Enterprise Zone from the Homes and Communities Agency nearly a year ago. I'm sure members will agree that things really have moved on in leaps and bounds since then, not least of which, of course, is the provision of a new runway, completely resurfaced. Also the Innovation Centre, which has been a most fantastic success. We expected it to take a few years to turn a profit. It's turned a profit already for us because it's now 90% going on 100% full. So part of that, of course, and part of resurfacing the runway, I think, was putting out a very clear message that we want to see a good commercial airfield running at Daedalus, which is actually able to become viable, which is something it has never been in the past. And we need to see that happen, and we need to be able to provide suitable facilities there for the airport to use. And a very important part of running an airport, of course, is the operator. And there's therefore been a tender exercise carried out, which there were 4 expressions of interest, and officers have worked with those applicants and have arrived at a single operator, which they're recommending to us. And the recommendation is that we do in fact award to the bidder who is ranked first. Now, of course, that's not going to forever remain secret who that is, but we do then have to advise the unsuccessful bidders, and then there's a standstill period of 14 days under ODU regulations before the contract is then formally awarded, with a view to mobilising the contract and the operator then starting to operate the airport from the 1st of April. And it is important that an airport is properly run, because we need to get a balance between the service charges, which are extracted from tenants to be able to run, to cover the cost of running an airfield. We need to bear in mind that empty plots the service charge will be paid by this council, so we need to make sure that we get those plots filled as soon as we possibly can. And the other balance is the landing fees, and they need to be again in balance. So, some operators